Toronto's bridal show runs April 11th to 13th at the Direct Energy Centre in Toronto. It has over 150 exhibitors displaying everything from cakes to designer gowns. So today's audience is going to get tickets to go. Enjoy yourself. It's amazing. Really nice. Well, we sent psychic medium Char Margolis out to meet complete strangers here in Toronto and test her skills. See what happened.
Hi.
Hi.
And what's your name?
Angela.
Angela, okay. Is Gail your mother?
Yes.
Is your mom deceased?
Yes.
She's saying to me that the reason you wanted to talk to me was to connect to your mother.
Yes.
And you were hoping that I would.
Yes.
And had your mom been ill?
Yes.
Did she have cancer?
No. Well, she did, but years ago, but that's not why
cancer,
she died.
but that's not how she died.
Yes.
But you took care of her, correct?
Yes.
She's grateful that you took care of her. Who else is an M?
Oh, my daughter.
Your
Starts with an
daughter?
M.
Is it M-A?
Yes.
Megan or M-A-R?
M-A-R, yes.
Mary or M-A-R something?
Yes.
She watches over your daughter.
Okay.
I know you're frustrated because she's not here with you, and you regret that you don't have her to be with your daughter. She wants you to know that she is with your daughter, and she watches over your daughter.
I've always been open-minded about psychic mediums. I've been to a psychic medium before and always got a pretty good response, but this was just absolutely amazing. What Char told me, which was right on the money. It took a little while to get there, but she said she was feeling other energies around that weren't related to me, but then when she finally connected with my mom, it was just, I really needed that.
Worth it, isn't it? Please welcome live in studio, Char Margolis. It's so cool, Char, when we go out there.
Thank you. So good to
And
see
you know,
you.
we're at Dundas Square. It's lunchtime. There's a hustle and a bustle out. People are just sort of stopping by quickly on their way back to work, and then you get this chance to connect with them. And so many of our viewers and the folks that we've met outside have said that it's been truly life-changing, which is what you're all about. So,
Well, I'm honored. It's an honor to do this work, and I appreciate everyone that trusts me to read for them.
Angela was really good and open to it, and you were saying to her that there was a lot of energy around her. So
Right.
you really have to tune in to what's happening with her. What can you tell us about the energy that surrounds us?
Well, we live in a physical world, and we live in an energetic world. So we all communicate without words. We have feelings about things. We have feelings about, which is also our intuition, but we have feelings like if let's say you walk into a home and you're going to buy a house, but it doesn't feel right. Well, why doesn't it feel right? I mean, you use logic, common sense, and intuition, but the energy of the home doesn't feel right. So you have to learn to trust that feeling. Like, I know people who say, like my clients, I'll read for them and they'll say, oh, I really want to meet a guy. But I'll pick up on the last guy they were with and they put a wall up because they don't want to be hurt again. So energetically, they're not really open to meeting another guy. They're saying it because they don't want to be alone, but energetically, they're not having the space, they're not open up to let this relationship come in. So we need to also understand our own energy. It's like I've taught people to understand their energy in the workplace, and let's say you're going for an interview. Sometimes if you sit and there's like a desk in front of you, there's that block of energy. So if somebody wants let's say you're interviewing someone and you want them to be open, you walk around the desk and you sit on the couch or on the other chair where they won't feel as intimidated and they will be able to open up more and be more relaxed with it.
So let's say you want to raise. When it comes to clearing out our energy and making sure our energy is really positive, how do you control that? What can you do to change that?
As in everyday life, there are good and bad people. In the energetic world, there's positive and negative energies. So positive thought attracts positive thought. Negative thought attracts negative thought. And I always encourage people to pray. What is prayer? This is not a religion, what I do, but prayer is positive thinking. And attitude means so much. So if you turn your negative to positive, positive things will result from it. But we need to be aware of our thoughts, because energy works through our thoughts, so you want to keep it all optimistic so you can have positive things in your world.
Now, what happens when you meet someone and there's a lot of negative energy around them? And maybe there are things happening in their lives that it's going to be hard for them to hear. What do? Do you tell them that? Do you try and look for the positive?
You know what? If I just did a class, I teach people to listen to their intuition. And I just did a class this last Saturday, and this girl was really negative about things. And I said, you know what? You've got to stop that, because this is not all about you. This is about everyone else in the room. And I teach people to put the white light around them. And if a negative energy is coming, take that energy ball and throw it back to where it came from. And that's literally what I did to this girl. I yelled at her and I said, you cannot do this to the other people in my room. And then she calmed down and she became part of the class.
Okay, so it's really up to us to start switching our mind.
Yeah, if you
We've
feel
got the
something
power to do
negative
it.
coming at you, throw it back to where it came from. Don't own that energy.
Right.
You know, and when I read, I mean, if I see something that can help people prevent problems or attain goals, I mean, I will tell them. On June 7th, I'm doing an event here. And I'm doing readings.
We can put that information on our website, and you and I are going to have some fun this afternoon, maybe changing a few more lives out there.
I'm so excited, and I so appreciate that you're going with me.
I like coming with you.
But everybody loves seeing you out there.
Oh, and I like seeing their reactions when it goes from, hey, I just stopped to get a burrito for lunch, to, oh my gosh, my mother's watching over me. I think it's beautiful, so thank you, Char.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
Let's go to break. More coming up. Stay with us.